In my last video, I was talking about time audits, and in this video, I want to talk about how that's affecting me. So how that's affecting me is, number one, I'm realizing how lazy I am, okay? And yeah, it just makes me realize how fucking lazy I am and how unproductive I am and how, like, I'm not working as hard as I think I am, and I could be working so much harder, so much more productive, so much more focused. And it kind of feels discouraging, you know? It's like you have this big ego centered around you just working a lot, but then you just realize, damn, I'm not working that hard, and it's all because of this fucking small thing, right? Like, your fucking self-esteem is dependent on this fucking thing. It's like, what the fuck, you know? So that's been something to take in. But what it also made me realize is that's all you gotta do. If you're like so fucking unproductive and all this shit, if you were like actually productive, right? Like I'm still making some progress, but it's like if I was actually productive, like fuck, I'd be making a shit ton of progress. You know what I mean? So it's all about it's all about the small things. Like if you're running a business, literally, I can guarantee you, if you were just a little bit more dialed in on certain areas, you would make a fuck ton more money. Such as how much actual deep work you have, how much work in the day you have, how much work you focus on actually like client acquisition stuff, right? I'll give you a great one, bro. One thing that I realized that I heard from other people is that even sleeping 10 minutes later than what you're supposed to is like impacts you a lot. I've heard this from Charlie Morgan, and I've heard this from this guy called Hamza. He's not really that relevant right now, but if you're like a long time entrepreneur, you know who Hamza is. But anyway, it's like they told me like the same, not told me personally, but they said the same thing in one of their videos. Like, if you're just like 10 minutes late to sleeping, to your sleep schedule, like that's like not good. You have to be dialed in so much so that even like your sleep time is like on the exact minute. And I'm far from that, bro. I'm like so far from that. You know what I mean? So it's all about just like dialing those little fucking details, right? And so it kind of made me discouraged. Kind of made me feel like discouraging, like, oh shit, like it made me realize how hard it actually is to work hard. I thought I never in my life understood how hard it actually is to be an entrepreneur, to do all these things. And so it felt kind of discouraging to realize, fuck, I'm not being that actually, like, I'm not working that hard. Like, I could be going so much harder. And I'm not saying this to like whine or like be a pussy. I'm just saying it as to just paint a picture of how actually hard it is. Like, we don't realize how hard it is until we actually start tracking and becoming aware of how hard it is. You know, like, we'll say it's hard, being an entrepreneur is hard, but we will not measure how hard it is, right? And so, although it did, discourage me a little bit, it did help me understand that this is actually something I can control. So it's okay. Like, it's okay the fact that I'm not being as productive. I think the biggest mistake with me is like my sleep schedule. If my sleep schedule is off and I wake up late, I'm fucked for the entire day, bro. So it's like, if I wake up on time and I work like as I want to work, like as I planned it, dude, everything else just becomes so much smoother. You know what I mean? But if I wake up late, nah, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is something I wanted to throw that out there. But even then, like, it made me realize it's okay. Like, the fact that, for example, I sleep late, I don't work as much, as hard as I could be or should be. Like, that is all good, because a shift that happened to me, or not happened to me, but one thing that I realized, which is a different mindset, is like, you should treat every single day like a new life that you just obtained. So like, think about it. In the morning, that's when you're like the youngest. 10 a.m. you're like, I don't know, 10 years old. Like 11 p.m. you're like 110 years old, and you're about to like pass out, like go to sleep, and then you begin the new life. So every day is like a new life that you get. And so how you should treat it is like, in the morning, in the mornings, you're like the youngest. You have the most energy. And so you should expend that energy towards working the hardest. But it's like, as you go towards nighttime, you're getting older, and like you don't have as much energy. So that's like the wind down time. You know what I mean? And so what that also taught me is that even if you fuck up that one day, it's okay, because the next morning is like, you get a new day, you get a new life, that you can essentially fix what you fucked up yesterday. And what also helped me kind of, because like whenever I fucked up, I would get like stressed, I would panic and all that. Like I wouldn't feel good, I would feel kind of anxious. And how that made me calm down is like, okay, I fucked up, how can I fix it? And so instead of like racing my mind and being like all anxious that I just fucked up my day with deep work, how can I fix it? And so one day what happened is like I woke up like late. I woke up at 10 a.m. I usually wake up at 5 a.m. So like how many hours? Like 5 hours or something later. And I was like, okay, fuck, we woke up late. But instead of panicking, let's calm down and let's just follow the schedule as if nothing happened. And that day ended up being like surprisingly one of my most productive days. So yeah, those are like the few reframes. Number one, yes, it's discouraging, but you can like bail yourself out of, like you can fix it. You have the control over this thing. This thing doesn't have control over you, and that's what you need to constantly remember. And number two, you treat every day like it's a life. And number three, even if you fuck up, just act like nothing happened, because you don't benefit from panicking, because you're just gonna keep fucking up your day that's already fucked. Just fix it. All right, so it's a short video today, but I just wanted to throw that out there because like it really hit me, understanding how hard this business shit is. And 99% of business success is just like work harder and be dialed in the smallest details, like such as when do you go to sleep, when do you wake up, and how long do you work, how much time do you check, how many times you check your phone. All these little things, they add up. And I think that's like the biggest thing that stops us. Not like the strategy. I think everybody knows at this point what they need to do. It's like actually doing it and optimizing everything else so that doing it as easy as possible. That's the problem. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you're interested in more business lessons, go check out my business channel where I talk about how to grow on Instagram. That channel is not for beginners. That channel is for all people who are already doing 50 to 100K a month. They want to scale further with Instagram. I mean, that channel is not for people who want to start or not for want to start a side hustle. Like that channel is for people who already have a business. And obviously my link to Instagram is going to be also in the description. So if you have any questions regarding this video or the videos on the business channel, feel free to ask. I answer all of my DMs personally, and feel free to follow me as well. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow.